Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI. First, the headlines. National Investigation Agency NIA makes a second arrest in connection with brutal killings in Jirbam last year. Another accused arrested from Mizoram. Agriculture Director Peter Salam says 18 crore rupees sanction for 75,000 farmers in the state under PM Kisan scheme. And Imphal East District Administration carries out eviction drive, demolishes illegal structures constructed on roads and footpaths. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. In a major breakthrough, the National Investigation Agency NIA has arrested another key accused who was involved in the brutal killing of 3 women and 3 children in Jirbam district last year. According to an official statement, NIA arrested Lalrosang Mar from Mizoram's capital, Aizawl, on Thursday. This marks the second arrest in the case, following the earlier detention of another suspect, Thanglienlal Mar. Children were abducted and brutally murdered by militants in Borobekra area of Jirbam district on November 11. The bodies were found in Barak River days later. The horrific incident shook the conscience of people in the state and resulted in flare of tensions among communities amid the ongoing conflict. Joint Action Committee JAC against the killing of Khangimbam Ningol Maibam Ongbi Samita of Tekcham has announced 48-hour general strike in Thawal district. The strike will be in effect from midnight of August 3rd to midnight of August 5th, 2025. Speaking to the media today at the office of the Standard Library Cum Youth Organization SLYO at Tekcham Mayailekai, JAC convener Soibam Jemson stated that 6 days have passed since the unfortunate incident, and despite the submission of a memorandum to relevant authorities of the Manipur government, no action has been initiated so far. He further expressed deep dissatisfaction over the inaction and announced that the general strike has been called in protest. The JAC is demanding that all doctors, nurses and staff present on the day of the incident be held accountable and terminated from service for alleged negligence. Furthermore, the JAC is calling for a formal inquiry into the incident within 2 days, as well as adequate compensation for the bereaved family of the victim. It may be mentioned that Maibam Ongbi Samita died post-delivery at Thawal Hospital, allegedly due to negligence of hospital staffs.
Khangimbam Ningol Maibam Ongbi Samita Devi, wife of Maibam Ajit Singh, Tekcham Thawal. Hariba misi asigi matangda akoi JAC ki site tagi tawjakhiba akoi demand sing pisan jagiba memorandum adubu thabak oina onthok tabagi mami ma hujik se yam chongna akoi mayoknare akoi government ki site tamasi akoi achu kandem yam chongna akoi yam kana kandem tawje maduna maram warkanda hujik se akoina JAC asina Thawal district asi akoi August ki akoi tang ahum gi ahin noi dagi horaga akoi 48 hours lambi thingba akoi khongjang changchin ba hojaraga neba kari maram ta akoi lambi thingdu no haibasi government asu khamam thoye maram di haukiba July ki tang kun ga nifan da thokiba laibak thiba thodok hospital da angang unaraba matungda apiko masa sing huntomlaga lekhidaba basi yamna laibak thiba thodok neba. Before this case we have seen many of time like this incidents will be happen, but government will not taking any action to the doctors, nurse staff for their negligence and careless. Makoi thawai da makoi careless oiba makoi negligence singduda kari damak the government action logdribano is too much.
Agricultural Director Peter Salam has announced releasing of 18 crore rupees for around 75,000 farmers in the state as 20th installment of PM Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana. He was speaking on the sidelines of PM Kisan Divas, jointly organized by Indian Council of Agricultural Research ICAR, Northeastern Hill NEH region and KVKs at Farmers Training Hostel ICAR Research Complex for NEH region, Manipur Center, Lamphilpad. Speaking further, Peter informed that a benefit of 6,000 rupees has been provided to each farmer in 3 equal installments per year under PM Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana. Continuing that, a total sum of around 20,500 crore rupees will be transferred into the bank accounts of 9 crore 7 lakh farmers in the country as a 20th installment. He said that it comprises a total sum of around 18 crore rupees for 75,000 farmers from Manipur. During the program, quality seeds and sprayers were also distributed to farmers coming from different parts of the state.
Kisan Samman Nidhi and a central sector scheme ni habadi central government directly implement the scheme ni masida farmer amada chahi amada installment humrak haitare policing ani gi installment humrak chahi magi policing taruk se magi direct account da DBT through the government of India na kapani hairiba senfam asi hoina farmer mayam gi magi darka laiba magi nomu gi changdaba yadaba singse koina scheme adagi input pochai piba sina loina cover to bangam daba aduna magi loina mak se khoina kari changani se khangba ngam daba nina senpham oina piraga magi nomu gi changdaba yadaba pot khara du tang mangonda khara awaba khara lai thingnai bising do kok san oina India government advain tawga hokdoki scheme ni.
A program marking 20th installment release for PM Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana was held at Krishi Vigyan Kendra, KVK Chandel today. During the program, which was attended by over 100 farmers, micronutrient fertilizers and vegetable seeds were distributed to farmers. Officials also informed attendees about various welfare programs for farmers. They also attended virtual telecast of PM Kisan Samman Nidhi 20th installment. SDC Chandel Promileta Mongsang Wanglar, Chandel District Agriculture Officer Lovejoy Anal, Senior Scientist and Head of ICAR KVK Chandel Dr. A. Amita attended the program, which highlighted the broad impact of the PM Kisan scheme and the government's ongoing efforts to promote the prosperity and well-being of farmers across India. Advanced Women's Society Apunba Meira Paibi, AWSA MP Awang Sengmai, has vehemently opposed the alleged illegal creation of secret routes in various parts of the state by cookies amid the ongoing crisis. Speaking on the sidelines of its 34th Foundation Day celebration held today at Awang Sengmai, Kaujing Leima, AWSA MP President Usham Amubi drew the attention of the government authorities towards the matter. While calling for extending support to the agitations carried out by Naga bodies against the matter, she demanded that any illegal construction of roads by Kuki populace in the state be prevented by government and actions be taken against those who projected it. Amubi also demanded the MLAs concerned to install a popular government in the state at the earliest. The function was also attended by various CSOs, leaders and representatives of women organizations.
Chana ngau na rakpa the gini chana thumalap angang jing oi na mang do ra angang inkhala ibani pa chin loina tor hena kapchin dana chinara meda baby ma thokta ba ti hedana khunjida loina pak thang jadaga nupi ji oi na thokmina rak la chi wi yaw ra abanena adumaina tawbadagi akhoi si number 4 gi matang da tor hena kapta mi chi bedagi thokibane nadigi armina mamagi mamangda hatpa adagi commando na ita kano tawraga atuni hajilaga natabada oidabada loina hat halakwa adumaina tawrakwa sidagi akhoi pothada na sumaina tawraga akhoina loina kano tawraga akhoi mayokna raga loina chitawre hujina amo kopi ga maitai ga lanji loiba natribanena lambi shemdana tiger road German road haitana moina puthorokpa che khoi yaningte nagana thingi ba chi jo khoi na support tawningi karam haina tawdage icha singji karam haina kandage icha singji karam haina mi o hendage tinjang taidang karam haina henchike haibagi wakhallon da khoi semjakibani.
Imphal East District Administration demolished various illegal structures that were constructed by encroaching over roads, footpath and drains in the district today. The eviction drive was conducted on the road stretch between traffic crossing point near Porompa DC complex and Ayangpali Mutumlekai. Speaking on the sideline of the eviction drive, Imphal East DC Nivedita Larilakpam stressed that this was done after issuing prior warning against all the encroachments and illegal structures. District Police SDCs and other officials oversaw the eviction drive. Meanwhile, a team of District Administration Imphal West, led by DC Mayanglambam Rajkumar, conducted an eviction survey in various places of the district. During the eviction survey, the team instructed the encroachers in different road sections in the district, including at Rims road sections from Kaishampat Junction to Ningthimcha Karung to Mayang Imphal Bengun, Naurimthong to Tera Bazar, and road leading from Officers Club Circle to Sinam Lekai to remove structures, built and other materials placed on footpaths and other public spaces. Those individuals who do not satisfy with the markings of land for eviction were also asked to raise their complaints to the relevant SDO offices. JAC, formed in connection with the killing of Seema Sahani, has urged the relevant authority to award capital punishment to the culprit. Addressing a press meet held today at Manipur Press Club, Imphal, the JAC's co-convener, Muhammad Wahidur Rahman, demanded to book all the individuals involved in the murder case, which occurred on the night of July 21. He also demanded the investigating officer of the case to submit the charge sheets along with the forensic report within a week, failing which the JAC will take on agitations with the help of CSOs. It may be mentioned that the main accused of the crime, Mujibur Rahman, who is the husband of the victim, is currently lodged in jail.
Tang Kunga Matoi 2025 Asigi Ahing Nong Yaida Minungsi Chet Amatang Yaudana Hatopiram Lava Ki Hesima Sahanibu Hatpada Chenariba Magi Mapuroiba Kulaibang Mujibur Rahman Topa Chenariba Miyoi Sing Thuba Matamda Koi Police Department Singna Puthok Piduna Hairiba Chenariba Missing Ajibu Athuba Matamda Nandi PBU Amadi JSC Saita Amadi victim Riba family gi side ta karigumba report ama phoba police department na khangan bidaba aduga charge sheet asi thuba matamda chapchaba thagat piduna hairiba mujibur amadi mahaka chenari basing dandi pihan bio haiduna JC gi side tagi thamjari forensic report to athuba matamda within 7 days fogi manungda koi forensic report asi lawbiduna masida chenari basing adu achumran kana no haibadu department na puthok piduna koibu verification tawbiduna maran leiramba taragadi dandi sida phangan bio mihat Siga Chamana Badandi Fanganbio
Forensic se Atubada police lobby raga Magi Pamum Toba Charshit Takapio Amadi Magi Kusindaranga Uji chasing in Pagi Kusindaranga Yauriba Imagaja Atubada Pana Dobio.
The Union Home Ministry is said to have a fresh round of talks with the suspension of operations, SU groups, early next week in New Delhi. A report on Northeast Life has maintained that the talk scheduled for next week will be between Home Ministry officials and leaders of Kuki militant groups, including the Kuki National Organization KNO. The report also suggested that the talks aim to finalize the ground rules for ceasefire and could prepare a ground for formal extension of ceasefire with the SU groups. It may be mentioned that the contentious tripartite SU agreement has been vehemently opposed by both Meitei and Naga communities in the state, citing threat to peaceful coexistence among communities. The communities have also been demanding for the removal of SU camps from areas located near civilian population. General Secretary of the National Socialist Council of Nagalim, Isak Muiva Tuigaleng Muiva, has been reportedly admitted to the Christian Institute of Health Sciences and Research, CIHSR, in Dimapur since yesterday. According to various reports, the condition of 91-year-old leader of NSC and IM is stable and is currently under medical supervision. He was admitted after he complained of indigestion, diarrhea, breathing difficulties, and other old age-related issues. Muiva has been a key figure in the ongoing peace talk between the NSC and IM and the Government of India. The NSC and IM has been observing a ceasefire with the centre since 1997. In 2015, the organisation signed a framework agreement with the Government of India as part of efforts to resolve the decade-long Naga political issue. The Tribal Youth Council Manipur TYCM General Headquarters has urged the government to issue a public notice inviting applications from amongst the scheduled tribes in the state and to appoint or nominate those candidates who are experienced and are aware about tribal rights and affairs as chairman of Manipur State Commission for Scheduled Tribes. In a statement issued by its Media and Information Department, TYCM highlighted that Manipur State Commission for Scheduled Tribes MSCST is a quasi-judicial institution and not a scheme-implementing agency or a political platform, adding that the commission is vested with judicial powers, including the authority to take suo motu cognizance of complaints filed by aggrieved individuals. It went on to express concern that the commission will never have a qualified chairperson and will compromise the commission's justice delivery, legality, integrity, and independence if the nomination or appointment process is influenced by politicians or based on their personal preferences. Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, DSAM, has demanded the relevant authorities to take action against lecturer of Hairok Higher Secondary School, TH Nimai, for allegedly usurping the duties and office of its regular principal in the educational institute. Addressing a press meet held today at its Kwakait Hill office, DSAM General Secretary Thoithoiba Nungthombam asserted that the incident came to light when they made a surprise visit at Hairok Higher Secondary recently. He explained that the DSAM volunteers discovered that Nimai has usurped the power and office of the regular principal named S.H. Jayanta, thereby even issuing the school notification using his signature since May this year. Further alleging the school of forcing the students of class 7 and 8 to pay 300 to 400 rupees despite being a government school, Thoithoiba demanded relevant ZEO and Education as officials to clarify on the matters at the earliest. He also stated that the students' organization will take on agitations if the government fails to take appropriate actions against the teachers involved.
Sahi 2025 ki May ki tarik tara ka mathoida Nimai ko ba nupa mana soi torga principal Hairok Higher Secondary higher kanda thengna bama koi thenajare chida koina phawdri budi kaina kanda Hairok Higher Secondary high school se Masrishna principal ani Pam may have the Kuna Zitam the Nisi. Karikinamuta, assume the principal ani Pamibano, Haibu Matanda, and Jerio Amadi, Liberiba, education SK department Asina, a two Matamda, the Mahelu Moriba, the Samu Deliba, Miam, Ramas Chabama, Clay Prisanma, PBU, Hibusima, and the Tamzake. Principal Amo Oibugi, qualified to Oidaba, even vice principal Amo Oibugi, how popular like the Zamana, Ramaito. Principal higher can the Magi people notice some college can Macadoni Tolin. Other than that, you dig a principal Malay, principal Macadoni line, Canana Hapino, JDO, Pension JDO, Hapira, or Natragana, Ladybird Department Siki, officers in a Hapira, the Happy Hargana, Thermomont Hapino, or the Tragana Happy Hargana, Haribur Garment, Langaki schools in Sirista, Mana, Tonin, Monda, Kushira, Sipotoba, at the Tadon Lumong, the Loyal Kadoka, Tamaba, Duma, Pamama, Oirabram. Other target, my road mountain sea, Ramina, Senabina, the Gavs of Wamamuri.
Principal of Human Resource Development HRD Academy, Sarangajit Kundrakpam, has underscored the importance of harnessing and encouraging the talents and skills of students. He was speaking on the sidelines of the Science Exhibition 2025, which was held at the auditorium of the HRD Academy, Imphal. The inaugural function of the event was graced by HOD of Center for South Asian Studies, Manipur University, Professor Chinglane Maisna, Impact TV Chief Editor Yumnam Rupachandra, Management Committee HRD President Kongkham Manglem and Secretary Thaunaujam Romsang as the main dignitaries. Speaking further, Sarangajit emphasized the growing need for imparting latest scientific findings and development to students, while also emphasizing on the importance of organizing such science exhibitions. As many as 42 teams, comprising 200 students from class 11 and 12, participated at the science exhibition.
angang cheina samna saiden khara thian ba elocution khara tohan matamda even introduce to da ba da angang sing se yamni kiba space fight leiba pakhat ba asena sing da tawe adu aina namda no hi sit to da ya da bani masi one of the life skills ni aduna masi haitraga ni no yaroi habidi satra sing se akhina loina mak yawan da pholan da to jabadagi ngasi di at least ai madugi mahi se khara mo hedi chaba hore na khande maramdi mahoi hujik khoi experts ni mamang am su dignitary si mamang da mohida question answer to ba phajana demonstrate to bangamba asina chingba communicative skills yam phajana leire adon communication is yaw da ni hujiki world si da di agu survive to roi da ba what am aware abadina my presentation adi man the way how he explains things to others to make them understand asi to matam sida mahoi raseng masasi da development si yam ko ba growth yam ko ba masi oyena ai phamjage.
A unit of National Cadet Corps (NCC) has been set up at Little Master English Higher Secondary School, Samuro. The NCC unit has been established under the aegis of NCC Group Headquarter, 14th Manipur Battalion. In the event, officiating Commanding Officer Major B. Rajkumar, founder of the school Moirangthim Thoiba, school principal Ilangbam Dhiren, secretary Moirangmayum Ukendrajit and Subedar K.H. Rajkumar attended as key dignitaries. Speaking on the occasion, school principal Ilangbam Dhiren stated that besides upholding morals and discipline, NCC provides opportunities for the students to join the Air Force and defense sectors in the future.
Little Master English Higher Secondary School da NCC gi cadet of amakhan hangtuk cheri se te kaimta nate akoi gi satri sing gi moral discipline si de by dekha sum mangjar kuduna hana lejar mi by school si gi atmosphere de gi sigma topic chima sigma NCC ma hasal ke di hen amakoi gi discipline da correction way of correction amasu oiba ngambagi kudong jab logjabani adu de natana amakoi gi tungi punsi gi akui sakadauba job ki ka matang da su sman NCC kumra ka interest lagi suna defense kumba civil akui gi kare haitare ya force kumba tongan ba defense ki gupse da moji sangjek giba matam da yamna makoi da paloba leitana ba madugi damta penangsi program decision.
DM College of Arts today launched its newsletter titled Campus Current during a function that was held at the college principal office building, Dhanamandjari University, Imphal. The newsletter was launched with an aim to highlight the achievements of the students. At the event, the Dean of School of Social Sciences, DMU, Professor K. Indramani, Teachers Forum, DMCA President, Professor Y. Kunjabihari, and DMCA Principal, Professor S. Lanchenba, attended as key dignitaries. Loading the effort, the Directorate of Information and Public Relations, DIPR Director Ngangum Uttam, stated that the newsletter will not only highlight the achievements of the university to the larger public, but also update and inform on routine affairs and upcoming events of the university. Furthermore, he advised the teachers and the students to join hands and form a club to pledge against the usage of narcotic substances within the university campus.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯅ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯂꯣꯟꯁꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯒꯠꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯤꯄꯨꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯤꯔꯤ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯁꯦꯝꯍꯧꯗꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯝꯕ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯩꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯈꯜꯂꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯅꯧꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯕꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯔꯣꯏꯗꯕꯅ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯟꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯟꯗ ꯁꯦꯝꯍꯧꯗꯅ ꯃꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯣꯟ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯄꯨꯁꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯒꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯀꯥꯎꯈꯤꯗꯧꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯟ marai chaitharagadaba natragana chaukhatappida stagnant oiraga leigidaba lakpanina Manipuri loan gi sigai kitang focus pihaningba sina wahi anauba semhaningba puthokaningba gi ama suggestion leije.
The group center CRPF Langjing observed its 56th raising day at the center yesterday. The solemn ceremony was marked by floral tributes and laying of wreaths in honor of brave fallen soldiers who have made supreme sacrifices in the line of duty. Speaking on the occasion, Deputy Inspector General of Police, Group Center Imphal, extended his best wishes and lauded the contribution of CRPF Jawans in upholding the internal security of the nation, reiterating the spirit of nation first. The event was followed by a grand mela and a cultural program in the evening. In a matter of great pride, Manipur has been awarded the Best Northeast State in organ donation and transplantation through its structured efforts in organ donation awareness, building robust medical infrastructure, and advancing life-saving transplant procedures. The prestigious award will be presented on the occasion of 15th Indian Organ Donation Day, IODD, organized by National Organ and Tissue Transplant Organization at Imphal in Dr. Ambedkar International Center, New Delhi. Union Health Minister J.P. Nadda will grace the award ceremony as chief guest. Manipur government has lauded the unwavering dedication of medical professionals in facilitating organ donation and transplant in the effort of saving lives. It may be noted that Manipur was also awarded the Best Emerging State in Organ Donation and Transplantation in 2024. A 28-year-old patient with a rare heart condition called a large atrial septal aneurysm has been successfully treated at Sky Hospital, Imphal. According to Dr. L. Shyam Kishore, chairman of Sky Hospital, the patient had the condition since birth. Surgeons were able to close the hole using a minimally invasive device closure procedure, avoiding the need for open heart surgery. The hospital used transesophageal echocardiography, TEE, to guide the treatment. Doctors say that such advanced imaging and devices now make it possible to manage even critical heart defects without major surgery. The patient, a resident of Ukrul, was admitted on July 24th and has been discharged after a successful recovery on July 30. Meanwhile, the patient and his family have expressed gratitude to the doctors and staff for their care and treatment.
Life was horrible. Life immediately after the man function of the man, I have to hurry devising and big sky with the man, and when the field of life was so my high. As in a city, modern technology, we have to change with time and Nigeria. Although we live in the far-flung area of the world, we have to change with time. We have to keep up with the development of the world so that our people are benefited from the developed technologies and infrastructures, which fortunately Sky Hospital has got those modern infrastructures and manpower.
A week-long mobile food processing training program kicked off at Nongada Makhalaikai. The training program is being organized by Social Development Society, Kurkul, under the supervision of Directorate of Trade, Commerce and Industries, with the aim to promote self-employment in various parts of Lamlai constituency. Lamlai MLA KH Bomcha, General Manager DIC Imphal West A. Locaine and OSD FPI Directorate of Trade, Commerce and Industries W. Gojin graced the opening day program. Speaking on the occasion, MLA KH Bomcha mentioned that the training has been organized in an effort to provide resources for the people towards self-employment and income generation. He also encouraged the participants to utilize the training effectively to produce processed food products and to help contribute towards boosting economy. Dr. Yaikumba Taurim, Child Specialist, Angel Children Hospital Repok and Life Care Ambulance Office, Foising Awang Laikai, jointly organized a free medical camp for children at Life Care Ambulance Office today. Speaking on the sideline, Dr. Yaikumba Taurim said the free medical camp was organized in view of the rising health issues among children that are caused due to unpredictable weather. As many as 100 children were given treatment during the camp. National Film Development Corporation of India, NFDC, under the aegis of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, launched a fully residential training program in 3D animation and visual effects exclusively for aspiring professionals from the northeastern region of India. According to a press release issued by PIB, any person from the 8 northeastern states, including Manipur, whose age is at least 18 years as of June 2025, can apply. It also mentioned the minimum educational qualification for applying the program as 10+2 pass or 10 pass with at least 3 years of relevant industry experience. further informing that the interested candidates to register online by visiting the official NFDC website at www.nfdcindia.com or by going directly the dedicated registration portal at skill.nfdcindia.com/special project. The press release added that the last date for the registration is August 15, 2025. Now moving on in the national news. The Election Commission of India has said that it will double the annual remuneration for booth-level officers, BLOs, enhance remuneration for BLO supervisors, and give honorarium to electoral registration officers, ERO, and assistant electoral registration officers, AEROs. In a press statement, Election Commission of India informed that the remunerations for BLOs, incentives for BLOs for revision of electoral rolls, and BLO supervisors have existed since 2015 with remuneration amount of 6,000 rupees, 1,000 and 12,000 rupees respectively. The revised remuneration is 12,000 rupees for BLOs, 2,000 rupees for an incentive to BLO supervisors. For AERO and ERO, remuneration is 25,000 and 30,000 respectively. ECI further maintained that the decision reflects the Election Commission's commitment to adequately compensate election personnel who work tirelessly at the field level to maintain accurate electoral rolls, assist voters, and strengthen the electoral process. India has received the final batch of 16 Airbus C-295 military transport aircrafts, marking a significant upgrade to its defense capabilities. The handover took place today in Seville, Spain, with Indian Ambassador Dinesh K. Patnaik and senior Indian Air Force officials in attendance. According to Indian Embassy in Madrid, the delivery came 2 months ahead of schedule at Airbus's civil assembly line. In October 2024, Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister of Spain, Pedro Sanchez, launched the Tata Aircraft Complex in Vadodara, Gujarat, where 40 additional C-295 will be manufactured. A total of 56 aircraft will be delivered under the program. The Airbus C-295 can carry up to 8 tons of payload or up to 70 troops at a maximum cruise speed of 260 knots. The plane has remarkable short takeoff and can land at airstrips that are unpaved, soft, or covered by sand and grass. In the sports news, in the ongoing 15th Hockey Indian Junior Women National Championship 2025, Manipur Hockey defeated Uttarakhand 2-0 in a Group B division match. Manipur Hockey player Kangjam Sylvia Janu received the Player of the Match in the match. The championship, which is organized by Hockey India at the District Sports Authority grounds synthetic hockey turf in Kakinada, Andhra Pradesh, Manipur Hockey won 2-0 against Hockey Uttarakhand. The 2 goals for Manipur Hockey were scored by Priya Devi Mutum in the 38th minute and Elena Devi Kasham in the 55th minute. The Manipur team is being coached by Frailatpam Nirmalata and Moirangthim Prameshwari in the event that is seeing participation from 10 different states in 2 groups. Manipur Hockey will face a Lee Puducherry hockey team in the next league match on August 4. And in the weather report, according to ICAR Regional Center Lamphel-Pad, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 27.8 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 23.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 92% in the morning and 87% in the evening. Manipur received 2.4 millimeters of rainfall in the past 24 hours. Meanwhile, IMD has issued yellow alert for Senapati, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Tingnopal, Kangpokpi, Thoubal, Imphal East and Imphal West district and predicted heavy rain, thunderstorm with lightning at isolated places of these districts today. IMD also predicted heavy rainfall, thunderstorm at isolated places of Ukhrul, Tamenglong, Senapati, Chandil, Churachandpur, Farzol, Jiribam and Noni districts tomorrow. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. National Investigation Agency NIA makes second arrest in connection with brutal killing in Jirbam last year. Another accused arrested from Mizoram. Agriculture Director Peter Salam says 18 crore rupees sanctioned for 75,000 farmers in the state under PM Kisan scheme. And Imphal East District Administration carries out eviction drive, demolishes illegal structures constructed on roads and footpath. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good night.